got Tony Storm!
Out there tonight, but a lot of people were really surprised that you didn't.
Working her way up to the title
I'm
picture.
not surprised. I gave it my best, but clearly I'm just not ready. But it was really an honor to be out there with Willow and Chris Statlander. You know, she deserves it. And next week, the Casino Gauntlet, the women, they're going to be amazing. But for me, I'm just not ready. But I'm going to keep working hard. And I guess it can't be Tony time all the time. I'm sorry. Sorry, Renee.
I like the slow build-up for her, like her character work.
Broken.
Because I feel like once she gets like back to the title picture and beats Mariah May, like it's gonna be a massive pop. But here we go.
You guys ready?
We're getting Kenny Omega! Let's go!
Months in the making.
Ooh! Hold up! No more battle cry? Oh man, we're going back to that, like, New Japan Kenny. Let's freaking go. I said it on the podcast this week. Have them wrestle when it matters. Pay-per-views, specials. No random episodes of Dynamite. No Collision. Ooh, I like this. I like this fucking Pirates of the Caribbean shit. It's got that big, like, it's got that boss feel to it. I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Kenny.
I'll tell you right now, like, Justin Roberts, like, out of everybody that's in AEW, the way he introduces Kenny Omega is my favorite, easily. I am happy to see Kenny back, and, man, like, I watched the highlights to him versus Gabe Kidd, still got it. And that's why, like, I want Kenny Omega to, like, only work limited matches, because Kenny Omega doesn't have to work these random, like, matches. You gotta just... Because in New Japan, that's what made him so special, was he was that special attraction. He didn't have to wrestle every week. But all I know is I'm excited to see him in Okada when that happens. That's going to be a good one. But I'm happy for AEW, though. They're starting to pick up some momentum again now that everybody's coming back from their injuries. And, like, I really hope that, like, AEW has a bounce back year in 2025, because so far, like, this was a great episode. I really enjoyed this episode of Dynamite.
Feels good, boys.
But I assume that, like, his first feud's not going to be with Okada, though. I think that he should work with somebody in, like, the Don Callis family, probably. I feel like him and Fletcher, that could be a really good feud right there. Omega versus Fletcher. That could be a potential match of the year, low-key. But, dude, we also, like, I saw a tweet, too, Kenny Omega versus Swerve. That would be another good one.
This isn't making it any more easy, guys. But thank you.
I fucking love Kenny Omega.
Maybe the greatest of all time.
And I will say, like, from this return compared to, like, the last return he had, he does look a lot better now.
Over a year ago, I checked myself into a hospital, and I was given the bad news that I had something called diverticulitis.
Yeah, Kenny Omega's had really bad luck with injuries.
For those who don't know what
AEW.
that is, well, it took 2 feet of my intestines from me, and if I hadn't checked myself in when I did, the doctor had told me, Kenny, you'd have been dead.
Damn.
So for the past year, it's been
Go to your
this roller
doctors.
coaster ride.
Go to your physicals. Because health is wealth, man.
Upon a successful surgery, of course, I had 2 questions. Number 1, Doc, how long is recovery gonna be? And number 2, when is it that I can get back in a ring?
I'm happy he was able to come back to the ring, too.
And the doctor told me, he said, Kenny, you'd be lucky if you could return to a normal way of life, let alone return to the ring, let alone return to the Kenny Omega that you used to be. So, being a professional wrestler and doing what we do, of course, you push things a little too hard. I ended up being in the hospital 4 more times for a period of 4 more weeks at a time. And I had to really ask myself, is this even worth it? Can I even do it? And I can't lie, there was a moment in time when I felt like maybe giving up was the safest option.
Boo!
And once I considered that option, I realized, what purpose do I even have? What purpose do I even have on this planet if I don't have you people with me? A few days ago, I tested that theory. And I found my purpose in Tokyo, Japan, just like I found my purpose here tonight.
There we go.
And that is, if I'm not in this ring in front of you people every single week, giving you everything that I have, then I'm just not living. If I'm not showing you guys that Kenny Omega
You don't have to be here every
can
week,
be the
Kenny.
best, that he can be the god of professional wrestling, that I am not living. So even though I might not be the same guy, even though I can't do the things that I used to be able to do, this new version of Kenny Omega, the one that isn't concerned about money, the one that isn't concerned about power, the one that isn't concerned about revenge, this version of Kenny Omega can still prove that he is the...
Oh, we got the Don Callis family. Are we going to start off with Kenny and Fletcher?
Well, Kenny may have an
Because honestly, having Kenny feud with the Don Callis family is not a bad idea to start, like, his return with AEW. He could have matches with Brian Cage, he could have matches with Lance Archer, he could have matches with Takeshita, if they want to have him go down that route. Him and Fletcher, though, that needs to be the match.
Well, look who's back from the dead.
Oh, shit! Damn, he's beating the shit out of Don Callis. Massive pop. Oh, here we go. I kind of wanted to hear Don Callis talk for at least a second, but it makes sense for Omega to go right after him, though. It does make sense.
Cage and Archer doing Don Callis' dirty work here tonight, of course. The machine just dropped.
Man, imagine Young Bucks show up right now. That would be cool. 'Cause I know they did some stuff in Japan, but that's not going to happen. Wouldn't make sense.
2-on-1, but Omega undaunted.
Oh, there's Fletcher.
Into the fray comes Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, come on.
I do want to see Kyle Fletcher versus Kenny Omega, though.
That's 3 men on 1 now. We should be.
I really want to see that match.
But this is
I feel like that'd be a good rivalry.
They're cowardly. No. Right in the abdomen, the machine, Brian Cage delivered a shot that can hospitalize.
I do like that Brian Cage and Lance Archer are teaming up.
Brian Cage, Omega in dire straits here.
We saw Cage won $100,000.
Oh, we got Will Ospreay! Oh, shit. That'd be a great tag match, actually. Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. That'd be fun as hell. Will Ospreay saving Kenny Omega. Now this is a match I want to see at AEW at some point. I don't know if we're ready for that. I don't think we're ready for that, guys. I don't think we're ready.
Will these two men ever be able to bury the hatchet? Oh, wait.
Yeah, because they got history, these two. That would be a really fun team, though.
Between these two men.
Damn, that's a good way to end the show. That's a really good way. Man, but Kenny Omega's back at AEW. Honestly, him starting off like going against the Don Callis family, it makes so much sense. I like it. Because we don't want to get Omega versus Okada just yet. I think that they need to wait until maybe All In Texas. I feel like that's probably the best time to do that. But Revolution, I wouldn't be against maybe these two teaming up, going against Takeshita and like Fletcher. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Or give me Omega versus Fletcher. But what an episode of Dynamite that was. Wow, I'm impressed. Man, AEW's picking up momentum. WWE right now has got momentum. As a pro wrestling fan, we are winning right now.